All right, welcome everybody. 38 seconds in. Sorry, I was just answering something here. And today's game is going to be the Diamondbacks and the Royals. The 0-1 Diamondbacks and the 85 Royals. This game is one of those games where we're going to start to cancel out really teams, and they're going to start to be eliminated as there's 13 games left to go. In the pennant chase, you can see that the 85 Royals are 43 and 43, and the Diamondbacks are 42 and 44. The Diamondbacks are 2 behind the 88 Dodgers, and the Royals are 1 behind the 88 Dodgers. If the Royals win today and the Dodgers lose, they'll be tied, and they would have had one heck of a ride. They're 8-2 in their last 10 games. Everybody else is 4-6. They gained 4 games, and they can keep on going. This would be very big. As you can see, the Pittsburgh Pirates are down by 3 there. Ron Jucket League. The Dodgers and the Red Sox are now only down by 2 to the 13 Tigers and the Nationals. Who knows about that? The Phillies are only down by 3 to the Astros. The Tigers and the Blue Jays are only 1 behind the Expos and the Rays. Jabs Blabs 8, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There you see. The Mets and the Phillies are 1 behind. The Blue Jays, again, are behind by 2 games. And the Cubs are by 3. Red Sox fan, you can see the Yankees by 2. The 67 Red Sox only by 6. You got 13 to go. The Dodgers are back by 7, and the Angels are about to clinch. Pirates about to clinch against the White Sox and the Twins. And the Pittsburgh Pirates of 1960. The Indians have a 3-game lead over the Marlins. So we're going to take a look. Today's game is going to be the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Kansas City Royals. This one should be ready to go here, as this should be good. We're going to go right now. This is going to be the batting zoom and action camera is going to be fielding 2. So we're about ready to go here in Royal Stadium. This is the pennant chase, Kansas City and Arizona. And we're about ready to go. It's going to be Counsell, Spivey, and Gonzalez. A very, very big game. Every one of these is going to be humongous. And here we go. The Royals are ready to go. And here's the pitch. The first batter, it's going to be the right field. A line drive, and that's going to be a catch 1 out. That's Sheridan. And he's going to catch that 1 out. It was a line drive. 1 out, that was Counsell. And here comes Junior Spivey, who's hitting .250. Taking a look right here, this is such a big game. Now, we have 13 remaining, and when you have a 13 remaining, every game becomes extremely huge, because now you get teams, if you get on a 3-game losing streak, you're done. You're done. You can be done. Here's Junior Spivey. And that's going to be on the ground. The first, they pick it up. It's going to be 3-1 right back to Bud Black. It's going to be 2 outs. Buddy Black, 7-5, 6.46 ERA. And Luis Gonzalez now hitting .305. Here's Luis. And the pitch. Struck him out, and that'll be it. We go now to the bottom of the first inning. Arizona, nobody got on. And Kansas City will come to bat. Bottom of the first inning, Curt Schilling will pitch. He's 7-7 at 3.98 ERA. This is game number 87. The second pitchers are in. And Willie Wilson hitting .296. You got Wilson, McRae, and Balboni. They only have Orta and White, who are hitting over 300. So here comes Curt Schilling. And that'll be on the ground right to first. And that'll be unassisted 1 out. That's Mark Grace with the out there. 1 out, bottom of the first. Here's Hal McRae. So here we go. And the pitch, and that'll be on the ground. This will be 6-3. There it is, 2 outs. I was just answering the question here about MLB playoff. Playoffs there, 2 outs. And here comes Steve Alboni. Steve Alboni, first base. He does have 20 home runs here. And Schilling struck out Steve Alboni, and nobody gets on in the first inning. The end of the first inning, the score: Arizona nothing, Kansas City nothing. It is a Kansas City night. Here's Reggie Sanders, 13 games to go. And here's Buddy Black hitting 6.43 ERA. High pop fly, and that'll be center field, and it'll be caught, one out. And that's Willie Wilson. Here in the second inning, one out. And here's Matt Williams. Matt Williams, the third baseman, hitting .245, 6 home runs, 36 RBI. And Black, that'll be a high pop fly to right field. And this one is going to be underneath, and they're going to make a catch, 2 out. Oh, we can't wait till the playoffs start. That's going to be great. 2 weeks. And we got the playoffs here. It's Mark Grace. Anaheim already up on Toronto. Anaheim's going to be a tough out. Mark Grace, this is going to be high fly ball, left field, left center. But not deep enough underneath. Making the catch is Motley. And he's going to have it. We go to the bottom of the second inning. It's Arizona nothing, Kansas City nothing. Bottom of the second inning is Jorge Orta, the third baseman. He's hitting .332. He has 9 home runs and 41 RBIs. Remember, the Kansas City Royals have always made a splash in the playoffs, but they have not been able to win it all. And over, and they're going to make a catch, 1 out. Remember, in the one simulated league, they made the Final Four. And last year, they really made damage. Here is Frank White. Remember, the league, the semifinals and the finals, that's going to be a strikeout. Will be every pitch and not just the ones. Jim Van Wingerden, I guess. I don't know if that's his real name. Kurt Schilling against him. .286, 5 home runs, 17 RBI. That'll be a shot, and the first base hit of the game for Kansas City. Remember how big these games are. Everybody in here, they know these next 2 weeks. You know you can be on a big winning streak. Here's Pat Sheridan, the right fielder. So Sheridan only hitting .198 this year. He's not an everyday player. On the ground, should be easy. 4-3, and they get him. 1 base hit in this game in 2 innings. We're still scoreless. Well, the out-of-towners. Big games, Oakland and Pittsburgh. Oakland is beating Pittsburgh 3-1. Anaheim beating Toronto 93 2-0. Cleveland up on the Pirates at 71 3-2. Boston and Baltimore are tied at 0. Those are really good games. Pittsburgh is 79. They need to win. They need to win every game they can. They can only lose like 3 more games. Toronto beating Philadelphia. They're storming back. We might have that game tomorrow. Boston beating Pittsburgh in 1960. Houston, Detroit, not a base hit yet. Tampa Bay is, well, they're tied at 0. Cincinnati is 75, making one last desperate move. But the Yankees at 27, it's 1-1. Houston of 1980, a 1-0 lead. Minnesota is tied with New York. Montreal is in a pennant race, they're tied. And Houston is 17, the very beginning, and there are no early games. None. We're seeing them all here. Damian Miller, the catcher. Buddy Black. And Miller strikes out. That'll be 1 out. Here in the top of the third. Arizona can't get on. Bud Black pitching a great game. Here's Jay Bell. Bell hitting .235, a home run, and 11 RBI. Buddy Black. This will be a hard shot and a base hit. This will be a single for Bud Black. But not Bud Black, but that's Jay Bell, the former Pittsburgh Pirate. Here in the top of the third inning, 1 out. He's on. David DeLucci, the center fielder now, hitting .287, batting 9th. So Black struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs. third strikeout for Bud Black. And here's Craig Counsell, hitting .269, no home runs, no hit, 0 for 1, sorry. 5 home runs, 29 RBI. So that's going to be a base hit, and yes it is. Let's see how far they're going to go. Jay Bell around second, and Jay Bell will not go farther than second. Top of the third inning, here's Junior Spivey, 0 for 1. So Junior, high pop fly, center field. They're going to run in, and he's going to make the catch, and Arizona doesn't get anything. We go to the bottom of the third inning. The score, Arizona nothing, Kansas City nothing. What a day here. There is so much going on in this Creators Cup. 13 games left. 13 games left, that's it. And then we go to the playoffs. 13 through 20 in the first round, and then 1 through 12 join in round number 2. The first 12 are byes. So Curt Schilling to Motley. That'll be a jammed him, and this will be to right field underneath, trying to make the catch. He'll make it, 1 out. And that's Sanders. Who's going to score first here? Concepcion, the shortstop. Onyx Concepcion against Curt Schilling. Oh. That'll be ball 4. I don't know about, that was a call on Willie Wilson, the center fielder, 0 for 1. That's going to be a catch. He leaps up and takes the catch, and that's Matt Williams. Thought we might have a score there, and here's Hal McRae, 0 for 1. Struck him out, and that's going to be it. We go to the 4th inning. The score, Arizona nothing, Kansas City nothing. So top of the 4th, Luis Gonzalez, the left fielder, hitting .304, 15 home runs, 51 RBI. Arizona is 2 games under 500. They're 41 and 43, and they are 2 games behind. The pitch, it's going to be high in the right field. This one is back. It's going to be near the wall, and this one is going to be at and caught. Sheridan, Pat Sheridan with the catch. 1 out. Oh, that was big. And I thought Luis Gonzalez might have hit his 16th home run. But here's Reggie Sanders, 0 for 1. He's a right fielder. And Buddy Black struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs. Here in the top of the 4th inning. And Matt Williams, the third baseman, hitting .244, 6 home runs, 36 RBI. Struck him out, and Bud Black is looking good. Arizona does have 2 hits in the game. But right now, it's 0-0. Bottom of the 4th inning, Balboni, Orta, and White coming up. Orta and White are both hitting over 300, but Balboni has 20 home runs. He's hitting .254, the Willie Stargell numbers. And he struck him out, and just like Willie Stargell, it's a home run or a strikeout, 1 out. Bottom of the 4th, we're going to have a post-game show. We're going to do stats in our post-game show. Jorge Orta is 0 for 1 now against Curt Schilling. High pop fly, and underneath, this will be the shortstop, Craig Counsell, and they'll get it 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. And Frank White, 0 for 1. Curt Schilling on the move here, pitching a 1-hit shutout on the ground. It'll be 3-1. Schilling covers first, and that'll be it. The end of 4 innings were scoreless. Enjoy the out-of-town scoreboard. Baltimore beating Cincinnati, but Baltimore, the 3rd best team in the league, they're not going to make the playoffs. Oakland hanging on against the Pirates, 3-2. Toronto scored in the bottom of the 6th. Cleveland 4-2 over Pittsburgh. Boston 4-1, a huge win if they would win. They want to get in, and they want to get in. I really have a feeling they might win it all if they do. Pittsburgh won. New York won. Oh, that's big for the Pirates. It's 79. They got to win. Philadelphia and Toronto, a big game there. Philadelphia all over Toronto, 7-2. If they win there, they're going to get separation. And then Toronto would have to go for the stop there. They would have to go for the split. Pittsburgh is 60, 4-1. That's very big. New York at 98, they're getting beat. They can't. Detroit beating Houston. They're no hitting them. New York 4-1 over Cincinnati. That'd be devastating. Minnesota 1-0 there. Montreal and Texas are tied. Texas big no hit. Detroit at 13. That's very big. They just started against Chicago. Houston 2-0 there. Philadelphia and Chicago. In the second, Chicago White Sox 0-0. Bottom of the first inning. Fifth inning. Already it's 0-0. And here's Mark Race against Buddy Black. Mark Race. And he'll be on the ground. This will be 4-3. They'll pick it up and they throw it away. Mark Race throws it away. And that'll be, Mark Race doesn't throw it away. They throw to Balboni and he can't get it. And Grace will be on second on an error. Now here's Damian Miller. Bud Black in a little bit of a jam. 61 pitches so far today. Top of the fifth inning, here's Miller. 226 home runs, 29 RBI. Struck him out, and that's going to be one out. In the top of the fifth inning, here's Jay Bell, 1-for-1. Buddy Black. This will be on the ground. Should be 6-3. They get it. They throw him out. 2 outs. You're not going to get Balboni. Missing 2 of them. And Arizona's getting runners on second. Nothing happening, though. David DeLucci's 0-for-1. 285, 2 home runs, 14 RBI. Black, the pitch. This is going to be high down, foul fly, deep right field. This is back, and this one is gone. David DeLucci, a 430-foot slam. And the score is 2-0 now. A 2-run home run by David DeLucci. 430 feet, and that's huge. Kansas City is worried now. 13 games left. They know they need to have a win. We're trying to put away Arizona, and it's 2-0 Arizona. Here's Craig Counsell, 1-for-2. So David DeLucci, his third home run of the year. But Black to Counsell, and he struck him out. So with 2 outs, the home run by DeLucci, and it's Arizona 2, Kansas City 0. Oh my, Super Bowl tournament, really good to see you. The Creators Cup is coming down to the last 13 days. This is absolutely insane. A lot of just incredible games. Jim Van whatever. 1-for-1 today, and Kurt Schilling is pitching a 1-hit shutout. This will be a high pop fly. And underneath, the catcher will make it, 1 out. That's Miller. Kansas City needs some offense. Here's Pat Sheridan, the right fielder. Kurt Schilling. That'll be on the ground. This will be 6-3. And they make it 2 outs. Bottom of the fifth inning. Darryl Motley's 0-for-1. Motley is down to 253. But he has 19 home runs, 52 RBI. They need a run at least to cut this in half. They strike him out, and that's going to be the end of the inning. We go to the 6th inning. It's Arizona 2, Kansas City 0. And Kansas City's really feeling it now. 6th inning, and here's Junior Spivey, the second baseman. Buddy Black. Pittsburgh leading of 79, leading 6-1. That's a big one. So Buddy Black against Junior Spivey. This will be a little looper, and this one is a base hit. So Junior Spivey will go to first. Top of the 6th, and Luis Gonzalez 0-for-2. Again, he's hitting .303, 15 home runs, 51 RBI. The pitch. On the ground and a base hit. So it'll be 2 on. Are they going to go to third? They will. They'll throw to third. And he's going to be safe. First and third now, and Arizona can add to their lead. Here's Reggie Sanders 0 for 2. Minnesota is winning. That would be big, and that's going to be a strikeout, 1 out. They got to get a sacrifice fly if you're Arizona. Matt Williams. Matt Williams 0 for 2. 1 out, 2 on. Bud Black. High pop fly. Will this be deep enough? And they might tag up. He's going to make the catch. They throw home. And will it be? Will it make it? It is safe. And it is 3-0. Junior Spivey scores. And here's Mark Grace, first base. He's 0 for 2. Hitting .302, 13 home runs. Grace got on with an error last time, and not going to do that this time. Arizona 3-0 lead. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Kansas City struggling. Bottom of the 6th inning, and Kurt Schilling is still in against Onyx Concepcion, the shortstop. They're in the bottom of the 6th. And that's going to be a strikeout, 1 out. They can't get anything going. 1 out, and here's Willie Wilson. 0 for 2. Oakland is now leading the Pirates by a lot more. Cleveland is leading Pittsburgh, and that's big. Boston is winning there. Pittsburgh is 79 is winning. High pop fly. And underneath, it's going to be a catch, 2 outs. It's DeLucci. DeLucci with the 2-run home run. 2 outs, Hal McRae, 0 for 2. And that'll be a hard shot and a base hit, so Hal McRae gets on first. Kansas City is silent here. They need at least a run. They need to get something. Here's Steve Alboni, 20 home runs, 61 RBI. Schilling, the pitch. That's going to be high, deep field, left field, but not deep enough. Underneath, Campton will make the catch, and that's 3 outs. We go to the top of the 7th inning. It's Arizona 3, Kansas City nothing. You got to say to yourself, what does a team need to do to win the Creators Cup? Well, first 2 in the division, that automatically gets you in. One of the top 2. Then after you're one of the top 2, you get reseeded. It doesn't matter if the first 2 teams are in the same division. It doesn't matter. You get reseeded by records. It's the same Creators Cup rule that we'll always have is the top 2 get in, but it doesn't mean you get first place, second. It all goes by record after that. The top 2 teams can come from the same division. Damian Miller, and he gets hit. And Damian Miller will get on first base. Nobody out, 1 on. If Arizona scores here, it's going to be tough for Kansas City. Here's Jay Bell, 1 for 2 today. Bell up to 241. He's a DH, high pop fly. And this will be center field. And underneath, 1 out. That's Willie Wilson with the catch. 1 out, and here's DeLucci, the 2-run home run. 2-run home run. 3 on the year. Oh, how big that was. 1 out, 1 on. New pitcher is in. That'll be on the ground. 4-3 double play, 6-3 double play. We'll talk about other things and enjoy the out-of-town scoreboard. Pittsburgh is 79, a 6-1 lead. They're 3 back. They need things to happen. We always called them affectionately the dysfunctional family because they can never get it together. Schilling now, and that'll be a high pop fly underneath Miller, the catcher, 1 out. Kansas City is not hitting the ball well. Sure, Schilling pitching a 2-hit shutout. Here's Frank White, 0 for 2 today. And that'll be on the ground right to first. And Mark Grace unassisted, 2 outs. So Jim Van Wingerden, the catcher. High pop fly. And this will be 3 outs. And right now it's all Arizona. Arizona's leading 3-0. We go to the 8th. 8th inning, here's Counsell. Counsell spiving Gonzalez. Counsell hitting .271. He's 1 for 3 today. I keep forgetting to get this pitcher, and that's going to be a strikeout, 1 out. The pitcher's Dennis Leonard, 0 for 1, 0 and 1. And he is 6.57 ERA. He's a reliever, not the greatest this season's. Here's Spivey. High pop fly. And underneath, 2 outs. 2 outs, top of the 8th. Luis Gonzalez is 1 for 3. Cleveland, Pittsburgh trying to come around. And Pittsburgh is 71. Here's Spivey. And he's getting up that. It is deep. And what a catch! What a catch, and that is Motley. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Arizona has a 3-0 lead. Kansas City needs to do something. Brian Anderson is now in. He is now in, and this is really big. 13 games left. And he has a 3.93 ERA, no record. And here's Pat Sheridan. Can Kansas City take advantage of this? Did Arizona make a bonehead move? High into right field. And underneath, and that'll be a great catch by Reggie Sanders, 1 out. And Greg Veal will be the pitcher now. He's 3-0, 2.48 ERA. Is Greg Veal a save artist? No, but he's 3-0. He's not bad. And here's Darryl Motley, 0 for 2. Greg Veal. This will be on the ground, and they'll pick it up. Counsell to Grace, 2 outs. Kansas City not able to do anything. Onyx Concepcion. In the bottom of the 8th inning. That'll be on the ground. Counsell again. To Veal. It's like batting practice. When you just pick it up and throw them out. We go to the 9th. It's Arizona 3, Kansas City 0. Top of the 9th inning, Reggie Sanders. He's a right fielder, 0 for 3. And Mike Lacoste here will be in pitching. He's 3-3, 5.36 ERA. In the Creators Cup, 3-0 now. And that'll be a walk, 1 walk. His 20th Lacoste has thrown. And it is nighttime here. 1 on, nobody out, top of the 9th inning. The pitch will be on the ground. This is 3 and unassisted. Oh my goodness, and he missed the base, a weird thing. And 2 are on with 1 out. No, he got first base. And he just threw to second and didn't show that. Here's Mark Grace. But they got 1. I was confused at what happened. Mark Grace 0 for 3. That's going to be a little looper. And what a catch again by Motley. His second diver in 2 innings. And here's Damian Miller. Miller is 0 for 2. You're going to see if Mike Lacoste can get out of this, and he does. One more chance for Kansas City. The score: Arizona 3, Kansas City nothing. We're talking about pennants and everything. Byung-Hyun Kim. And Byung-Hyun Kim this year has 15 saves. He's blown a lot of saves. Let's see if he can get this one. Here's Willie Wilson. Wilson, McRae, Balboni, they're at the top of the lineup, bottom of the 9th inning. Nobody on. Kim to Wilson. And Wilson to right field. This one's going to drop, and it's a base hit. So Willie Wilson will get on first. So Willie Wilson, bottom of the 9th inning. And one on, bottom of the 9th. Here's George Brett, the DH. George Brett, the DH. Oh, this is so big, he's a pinch hitter. He comes in, he was a little tired, 336, 19 home runs, 54 RBI. Against Byung-Hyun Kim, this is so big. The pitch. This will be a sharp hit. It'll be 4, 6, 3, and there's 2 outs. And the air just went out of this stadium right now. The air just went right out of this stadium. You want to talk about just stadium air just going, good night. And Mike in a truck, good to see you. Arizona now leading 3-0, 2 outs. Steve Balboni 0 for 3. Byung-Hyun Kim wants the save, and he'll get the save. Arizona combined 3-hit shutout. Schilling himself gave up no runs in 2 hits. And the Arizona Diamondbacks really saved their season when you see it. In the finals, Arizona 3, Kansas City nothing. Looking at all of this, Curt Schilling is the MVP, and he should. He gets a win. He's now 8-7. Anderson is 3rd. Holdfield is 7th. And Byung-Hyun Kim gets his 16th save. Bud Black, 7-6. He gets the loss. Taking a look at hits, only Wilson, McRae, and Wingerden get hits. The rest get donuts. For Arizona, Council, Spivey, Gonzalez, Bell, and DeLucci all get hits, and the rest get donuts. Only 1 walk apiece for this side. Arizona's a game away. They both have the same record. And the game tomorrow will be very big. Let's take a look at all of everything, the stats, the facts, the figures, everything like that. First of all, the scores. The Orioles, 1-0 there. They're pretty much done. The Nationals, 5-4. That's a big one. In 11 innings. The Pirates beat the A's, and that's gigantic. They score 5 runs in the 8th and the 9th inning. Total 3 in the 8th, 2 in the 9th. And they come back from 6-1 down to win. 6-2 down to win. The Angels beat the Blue Jays 3-2. And a good game that was. The Indians beat the 71 Pirates. Their game above. The Red Sox win again. That is huge. The 79 Pirates win 6-3. That's a big one. We saw the Diamondbacks beat the Royals. The 60 Pirates, they won. They beat the 67 Red Sox. The Phillies are on a roll. They beat the 87 Blue Jays. That was big. The 98 Yankees lost. That's a huge loss. The 05 Astros lost. The Tigers are still staying alive. What a win. The Yankees 8-1 over the Reds. Tampa Bay 3-1 over the Giants. That's big. The Twins win. The Expos win 2-0. The 80 Astros, they lose. The Brewers win, but it's too late for them. The 17 Astros win 11-0. The Phillies win 2-1. The 13 Tigers win. They beat the Cubs 5-2. The White Sox win 2-0. The Mets, they lose. The Padres beat the Marlins. They've lost 7 straight. The Dodgers win, 66 Dodgers. The 88 Dodgers win. That's a huge plus for them. The 81 Dodgers win. The Mariners lose. Taking a look at the statistics. Ron Say, 32 home runs. Clemente at 432. Batting average. Barry Bonds, 80 runs. There you see this there. The pitching leaders. J.R. Richard, 2.10 ERA. And there we go. Sandy Koufax, 6 complete games. Bogfriend has 13 wins on a year. That's incredible. Randy Johnson, the best. Walks and hits per innings pitched at 0.91. Fielding leaders, most errors, Don Hoke. They have to get better for the playoffs. If they don't, they're going to be done. Hot and cold. You can see the hot hitter Orlando Palmeiro. In the last 17 games, he's hitting .500. For streaks, I'm looking at any current streaks or anybody coming up. Bill Landrum blew it. He has 21 saves. But Rollie Eastwick, 18. Worthington from Minnesota is 18, but Bill Landrum blew a save. He's ticked off. Look at those eyes. Rich Gossage, shutdown streak. I don't know what that means. But anyway, Rennie Stenick, consecutive base hits. Pinch hit hits, but Al Smith in 1960. He is on it. Taking a look at the standings, the pennant chase. In the Mike in the Truck League, the Pirates have a 3-game lead over the Dodgers, who now have a 2-game lead over the Diamondbacks, and the Royals, who lost. The Reds are down back to 3 with 13 to go, and the Yankees are down to 3 with 13 to go. That is tough. The Pirates still have the Pittsburgh Derby and the 0-4 Red Sox, so that'll be big. They have a 3-game lead. They got to be careful. They're not in it yet, but they're trying. You can see the Royals play the Orioles and the Phillies. That is very big. Arizona plays the 80 Royals and the 77 Yankees. Arizona's got a chance. The Reds have possibly a chance there, but they got to get in and they got to get real big wins. 13 to go here. And the Mariners, they lost 1. The Astros, they lost 4 straight. The Pirates are down to 2 games behind. They're down to 2 behind. And that is big. So you can see the Astros are 4 up on the Mariners, who are only 2 up on the Astros and the Pirates. So these 3 are the ones we care about right now, the Mariners. They got the 05 Astros coming up. That'll be Saturday and Sunday. The Mariners and the 05 Astros, that'll be the biggest games because the Mariners can really end this whole thing in a Bozeman League. If the Astros sweep the Mariners, they could be tied. Or depending on tomorrow, something big. Well, the Pittsburgh Pirates play the Orioles and the 71 Pirates, and they got a lot. They got stuff coming up. Ron Juckett League. Washington Nationals only have a 1-game lead over the Detroit Tigers. And the 81 Dodgers are 2 back. Same with the 04 Red Sox, who have won 6 in a row. Oh my goodness. What an ending there. You take a look at some of the things, the Tigers and the Athletics, that'll be big. It's now 2. The 80 Astros are only 2 games ahead of the Phillies. The Phillies have the Cubs, the Blue Jays, and the Reds. Well, the Astros have the 80 Royals. They should. I can't believe they lost to them. Then they have the Yankees and the Rangers from 77. Brainiac Baseball, they got 3 teams tied for first place. Detroit is 1 back, and Toronto is 2 back. Toronto's 8-2. They finally lost a game. Montreal, Minnesota, and Washington are the next games coming up. Detroit and Washington for Oakland. Toronto 93 and 83 White Sox. And the Detroit Tigers have Houston, San Francisco, and then they have the Mariners. Well, the 87 Blue Jays have two 64 Philly teams. That's a big one in Cincinnati. So they got their schedule really big. The Jabs Blabs 8, you have the Phillies and the Mets tied. The 93 Blue Jays 2 games behind. And the Cubs are 3 behind. So Baltimore, they play the Red Sox, the Pirates, and the A's. The Phillies play the Reds and the Royals afterwards. The Mets play the Cards and the Mets. And the Blue Jays play the Rays and the Giants. And the Cubs play the Nationals and the Dodgers. Our Red Sox fan league, well, the Red Sox are 7 back with 13 to go. LA, they're only 2 up against the Yankees, and they're fighting for playoff position there. The Yankees have the A's and the Cubs coming up. The Red Sox are there. Anaheim, you take a look at Anaheim now. Toronto, the Anaheim Angels are 8 up. They're just trying to coast, really. The second best record's the LA Dodgers, 57 wins. Anaheim could get 70 wins. They need 5 more wins in 13 games, and they got 70 wins. That would be huge. They have Toronto, Chicago, and Montreal, all 7-game series. And they would have a first-round bye, along with the other 12 teams. The Slovak Frick League, so the Pirates, the White Sox have a 1-game lead over the Twins. The White Sox, you can see, they play the Angels and then the Rays. The Twins play the Expos and the Astros. And the Principals picks, the Marlins, 40 and 47, they are down. They are way, way back. They only have a 5% chance of doing anything. They are 12 games back of the Pirates, but they are, how should I say, Cleveland is, 4 games ahead. I would say that they're not getting anything. The Astros are eliminated. The Royals are eliminated. Taking a look, the Florida Marlins, 12 back. They've lost 7 in a row. And that's it. So, really, it's the same teams tomorrow. What a day this is. So that's going to be it for us today. Have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow for match day number 88. What a game and what a day. Have a great day. We'll see you later. The playoffs are a-coming.